Bryan Cranston is in Montreal, Canada, where he's pieced together information suggesting that his great-great-grandfather, Joseph Cranston, served in the Civil War.
So he came down from Canada then, joined the Union Army, I would assume.
Right.
23rd of Illinois, the 39th of Illinois, and the 26th of Pennsylvania. He's enlisted 3 times? Is that right?
That's what it appears.
He likes being a soldier.
That seems to be the case.
Seems to be the case. Then the causes of military discharge here, close of war. Wow. Some people are meant to be certain things, and it looks like he was meant to be a soldier. And he either felt good at it and wanted to be a part of this because of the cause, or maybe it was the only alternative in his life, you know, it paid.
At least we know now why Sarah didn't have him around to help her.
He wasn't there.
He was right.
But
He was away playing soldier.
He was away, yeah, playing soldier. Home history. So he goes into the home September 1st, 1883, Dayton, Ohio. Domestic history says he was a carpenter. Right, I remember seeing that on Daniel's baptismal record. Social condition, single. Well, look at that here. Once again, we see that. That's a repeated theme as well. On documentation, they're not putting down what was true. I guess, I don't know if they ever divorced. We don't have a divorce decree or anything.
None that I could find.
Date of death, March 4th, 1889. Appraised personal effects. Does that say 25 cents? He died with 25 cents.
Yeah.
In his pocket. Oh, that's a sad case. He seems to have died penniless and without family. If we went to the U.S. National Homes for Disabled Volunteer Soldiers in Dayton, Ohio, maybe we can find something out about what he did or where he was. Does this place still exist?
Yes, that would be a place to go look.
That would be the place to go. There was so much abandonment in the line of men in the Cranston family. I mean, it just starts to make you think, is there something in the DNA? It struck me that my great-great-grandfather was named Joseph, my father's name. And that my father unfortunately followed in the same pattern that he did, his namesake. Joseph, a dissipated man, a man who is no longer a man, basically. It's like dissipated, gone. So I'm visiting the home where Joseph Cranston ended his days, now known as the Dayton VA Medical Center. My great-great-grandfather enlisted 3 times, and there is glory in that, and honor. But my sympathies lie more with the women in the family, these brave women, these women who have put up with behavior that is less than honorable, and how they have survived and endured. Sarah, Irene, they took the harder road. They stayed when it was probably immensely difficult. So they are by far the more noble of the bloodline. I wanted to see how my great-great-grandfather spent the last chapter of his life, so I'm meeting with Tessa Kalman of the Dayton VA Medical Center.
So this building used to be the patient library. This is where the patients would come to check out books or to read newspapers. I have an image here I think that you would enjoy. This image would show what the veterans would look like.
I was hoping for that. Look at this. all of these men who are living here were disabled in one way or the other. These men would end their lives here.
Some would, yes.
Mostly, I would say. Because primarily, if they had an extensive family, by and large, they might go live with them
Correct.
wherever they might be. So I did happen to see the National Soldiers' Home Register, which said that my great-great-grandfather, Joseph Cranston, died in 1889.
Okay.
Was this a result from the war itself?
So after doing some research in the local newspapers around the same time that he passed away, we were actually able to find an article. It's a very old article, and I'd like to get it for you. It's very musty.
That's a big book.
It is very delicate, so I'll open it carefully.
What is this book?
The newspapers of the Dayton Daily Democrat.
This is dated March 2nd, 1889. Blew out the gas and slept the sleep that knows no waking. Wow. How did that come to be?